From the skies above the Mystery Tower, live from the Astrolab. Hello and welcome back to Mystery Tournament.
Indeed. AGDQ is over. I expect our viewer numbers to go back in the 5 digits like they used to be before they stole our viewers.
They took every single one with a slightly superior product.
Slightly. But their one game is over, so we can finally stream again on the Game.Quick channel.
Oh yeah, that's so good. We accidentally rated Game Done Quick at the end of our last broadcast.
And it's so funny because I assume it was ID who did it because he's usually, oh, we gotta rate someone. And it's like a joke he would make. Oh, let's make like the Game.Quick channel and like event that we raise a single game and then everyone goes home again. It's like an ID joke.
Yeah, I'm moderating this match as well, so I'm the one pulling the game.
Oh.
And
I have to talk more.
I think we're gonna end up with a good one. You will a little bit. I'll be hopping back and forth. We got some matches today, less than I thought, because one of them is actually a duplicate.
Yeah.
But we got one now. We got one in an hour. Then there's an awkward gap of like about 3 hours before a double, and then a 2-hour gap with our final race of the night. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. So
Oof.
a lot of matches, but they're spread out.
I definitely don't know about the 3-hour gap, and I'm not sure about the 2-hour gap. Wait, no, that's another 3-hour gap. It's 3 hours in both cases. I think that's too much. I think we have one vodcast, and that's it. And like the reject list is lost in the dungeon. No one's been able to retrieve it yet. So we can't even have a reject race. Anyway, we have a race. And this race is between Lexi and JJM.
Take a look. Just kidding.
There it is.
Okay, here they are.
That was weird.
Oh, that was really funny the way I said, take a look, and they just vanished from vision. It's Lexi.
These cards are magical to begin with, right? They're like see-through on this side, but not on the other. How does that work?
Yeah, it's also like hand-drawn art. I'm a fan of the energy of both of these races.
Oh, yeah. Lexi on the left, hand-drawn girl with a Santa hat, and peace. And JJM on the right, kind of like a... Is it a Gundam? It's more like a mobile suit or something, right? Like Gundam is when it's big, isn't it?
Yeah, that's more personal.
It's personal now. Lexi, having played before, joined last MT, went 2-2, so the average you can expect. And JJM is new. So, I don't know. Also the average you can expect, I guess. But in a more nebulous way. Not much else. Oh, this is a Lizards 1 match, so there's actually a lot more to say. Let me have a look here. Lexi losing to Moower in Searchlight.
That is the freeware platformer game where you are sort of dodging the searchlights, which are basically just colored circles.
I mean, I figured, but doesn't ring a bell.
It's the one where while you dash and when you beat the level, a large number of particles are formed, and if your computer isn't amazing, it will slow the frame rate down quite a bit in a way that silently loses you multiple seconds.
Oh, I remember something, yeah.
We've had to retime this game twice. Thankfully, it was a little more decisive in this match.
The game shows you like a time at the end, right? And we use that. I remember that.
Yeah.
And JJM losing to Polari in Ushio Totora. What's that? Let me have a look.
I think that was the SNES game that Shramble submitted and no one liked. Because both him and Internet Dirigible stabbed all the bosses good, but like they just were like freakishly good, and so everyone else who played it, like it was like you couldn't hit the boss without getting hit in return. You were just damage trading all the time, and people felt like they had no control over the outcome of the fight. It's kind of unlucky, I think, that it went the way that it did. But it's basically Gigagen no Kitaro, that SNES boss fight game. Very similar.
Yeah, I know that one, where you shoot with your hair.
Yeah, this time you have a spear. Or you can be a weird little monster guy in cloth.
Yeah, I googled Ushio Totoro, and it's like an anime of some boy with a tiger monster thing.
Yeah, that would be Tora, I guess. Japanese word for tiger.
Makes a lot of sense.
That could be our new thing this season.
We're just gonna teach
Tora,
you.
Tora he's like a tiger, so he's named Tora.
Oh, that's genius. I mean, if it's like a tiger, it would probably end on an E, because most adjectives in Japanese end on E. So it would be Torai.
I don't think that one's gonna catch on.
I mean, it's also just plain wrong. When has that ever stopped me?
So we're at the point of the setup for the race where I get to just wait. Like normally I load up the player's streams and I make sure that everything looks good. But
but I do that.
My computer will explode if I do that. So
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
You'll have to be my eyes if something looks strange.
Yeah, I'm always paying a little attention. Like, so I will check if they're on the same screen. I'll check if they're like, if their capture is frozen, and I will remind them. But so far, people have been very good about getting their streams to look right.
As someone who used to run volunteer setup shifts for speedrun marathons in the mid-2010s, 2016, 2017, stuff like that, the average participant was far less stream literate than they are these days when I was running setup for the marathon in 2023 or whatever. There was a lot of like walking people through some stuff, and just like I would be like they would turn it on and they would just not look good, and I would have to be like, can you do this, can you do that, and they would be able to do it, but they just didn't have the sense that like I should probably do some of this myself. Like,
yeah,
they probably don't want it to look this way, right?
It's also like I've noticed, I work in IT for like 20 years now or something. I've noticed an aversion of people thinking, oh, this is too hard, so I'm not even gonna try. Even if it's something I would say is very doable for that person.
I gotta get the volume up on it. What are we listening to here? Tricks.
I don't know what that is. It sounds like a cereal mascot.
I mean, it just is a cereal.
Oh. Then that explains that.
Tricks are for kids. That's what your brain pulled that one out. You knew it.
Yeah. Like I knew it subconsciously, I guess. We have different cereal over here.
Do you have corn pops?
Oh, this isn't Tricks. Someone changed to Rainwave Station. It was actually something completely else that we'll never know now.
Too bad. Too bad for our discussion about German cereals as well.
Which one do I have? We have Fruit Loops, but I'm not even sure where. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell you where I can buy them.
Then do you have them?
I think so. I've seen them.
But you don't know where.
We have Tony the Tiger, whatever it's called.
Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, we have those. And I think that's the same brand, isn't it? That's Kellogg's. which, by the
Yeah,
way,
Kellogg's is the big.
yeah. So fun fact: Kellogg's is like a brand generic term. I don't know there's like a word for this, with like Carrera or Tempo in German, which probably doesn't tell you much.
Do you mean like when we call Kleenex Kleenex?
Yes. Or like Geico. Someone might say Geico accidentally when talking about car insurance or whatever.
Really?
They
So
sell.
like you'll pour a bowl of Kellogg's?
Yes.
Wow.
Kellogg's, like it's. You can also call it cornflakes, but I think even that's a branded term, right?
I think that's sort of the well, Kellogg's Cornflakes, I guess, is the name of the cereal, but I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
also the generic name of like that type of cereal.
But if you told me, oh, I bought some Kellogg's, and it's obviously not Kellogg's, I wouldn't bat an eye. I would be like, oh, he bought some sort of cereal.
Did you know that in parts of the U.S., every soda drink is a Coke? Give me a Coke, and you'll give them a Sprite.
And they're like, okay, yeah, thank you.
Yep. I made some noises here with a spoon in a bowl. This was literally Kellogg's Frosted Flakes
Wow.
in this bowl 20 minutes ago.
This stream is sponsored by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Awaken the tiger in you, or whatever. That's what he says in German. What does he say in English?
They're great! Great! He rolls it
What?
with several R's.
That's so direct.
Awaken the tiger in you. Wow.
Well, they awaken the tiger in you, is kind of the implication. The grammar.
Awaken the tiger in you.
Yeah, and then he goes, "Roar."
Cornflakes.
Well, the Frosted Flakes specifically.
Yeah, Frosted Flakes. The Cornflakes is just a rooster that doesn't say anything. He's just there. Cornflakes.
Alright. So, looking at these streams, we're looking pretty good. I'll tell them 1 minute, and then I'll try to do it in 1 minute. I think we're good. Let's have a look. You said this was a good game. If I see Warpswap, I'm thinking puzzle platformer immediately.
Yeah.
So I remember this.
Ferris V5 got their hands
Destroyed
on
it.
this. It was wild.
Like I said,
it was really special.
It's a puzzle game, and I played it afterwards, and I did slower than he did. Even though
After
I saw
watching-
it. Yes.
It was one of those like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, he is a mystery tournament winner. That's their. This is what they are capable of. This is how they do it. It was them at their best. Absolutely. So it's obviously these two players are not Ferris V5. So we'll see. We'll get a better look at this game, I suppose. I remember you shoot a gun and swap places with a thing.
Oh yeah, Warpswap. I think like if you hit the box, you swap.
Yeah. One of our racers had a little hiccup. They said there's lag via web. And I guess they mean like the internet.
Maybe it's like a web version and they closed some other tabs or something. I think this played in the browser.
I like the idea that
We're going to beat the entire
some
game.
sort of physical webbing causing a problem. WASDA and space. Push the box. On to the next one. Or do a big jump.
It'd have to be a really big jump.
JJM almost, but gonna need to push. Box protects you from spikes. Box goes on switch. I don't even have a perception of what the switch is gonna do. I just
It's
see
probably
the
a good
switch in
thing.
the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. We gotta shove the box onto the switch without falling down. Oh no.
Opportunity for Lexi to catch up a little bit.
Oh, also falls down. I didn't even see anything wrong with falling down. It doesn't show you where the goal is going to spawn.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, like, if you were, like, galaxy brained, you might think, like, something has gotta be here in this puzzle. I can't just be push it on the switch again.
Mhm.
So you might be suspicious, but...
But then this puzzle is
Very-
kind of same. Previous
Well,
one.
this is like a... It's a juggle the positions of 2 boxes, right? Get some leapfrog going. And Lexi's able to think ahead a little bit and actually come into a microscopic lead, but a lead nonetheless.
Oh, Lexi shoots the finish instead of the warp box.
Yeah, the box is blue, your shot is blue, so the blue things will interact.
Obviously.
You can no longer push, but you can warp swap. Here we go, JJM trying to be a little bit too stylish, I think.
Oh, you jump back and then
Oh,
that seemed
well,
pretty
Lexi
good.
didn't like it. I think that she had a little ledge that she could have jumped to and been okay.
I don't think Lexi understands that's what you're supposed to do at all.
Yeah.
Where did the box go?
Well, you were down there when the warp connected, so the box went down to the bottom of the screen.
Oh. But is this gotta work?
Oh, it could.
Oh,
Yes!
there we go.
JJM's a couple levels ahead in the meantime. Yeah, you just gotta fall and time it right. There it is.
Oh, nice.
Oh, here's this tutorial that, like, you can't shoot the box from where you want it to warp to, but you can shoot it from somewhere else, and in the meantime, during the travel time of the shot, move to where you want it to appear.
Yeah, it matters where you are when the shot hits the box, not when you shot it.
Which is a similar sort of thing going on here.
Oh,
Oh,
and
the timing is perfect.
yeah, didn't even like waste a cycle. I mean, the thought is right. Oh, maybe top right instead?
But you race the shot. You're faster than the shot, even. Virazak correctly pointing out the game out there somewhere is it's a lot like this. It's pretty good. So where can we put this box?
Oh,
Oh, just don't do anything with the box. Just jump in there. Got a little tower.
JJM is like, no joke, 8 levels ahead or something.
Yeah. Like Lexi just missed this cycle, right? That JJM was able to put together in one go.
So this level is about giving yourself time. Putting the box on the very far edge. Didn't like it. Oh.
Ooh, that's tough.
Oh.
Since you're faster, you could stand all the way on the far end. Like box on one end, you all the way on the other end.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You are gonna save time, but don't shoot yourself.
no, you have to avoid your own shot, which is a little bit silly. Alright, getting a little bit mixed up with the controls, I think, is JJM. So chance for Lexi, who's got to assemble the
Oh,
too,
no.
too tall box tower.
JJM still had momentum as the box was teleported, so walked down the cliff. There we go. Stopped the time
Oh.
this time.
But
Oh.
it's zoning out on the jump.
Oh, and we're on the same
There's
level
no
actually.
ledge. Yeah.
I agree with your assessment of like, give yourself the most possible time. You're faster than your shot, so do it from the complete opposite side of this chasm.
Yeah. It is tricky because this platform above, you're gonna bonk your head on it while you try to jump over your shot. So like maybe shoot from a little over.
There we go.
Illustrating it with a drawing would be a good thing to do. I'll be ready for next time.
Gonna be clear for JJM.
There it is.
The first real sticking point in the race, I think.
It's gonna do that same thing. Oh,
Build a wall.
walled. Well, I guess you could swap.
Oh yeah, that's true. And maybe you can push the bottom box while the top one is on top. I don't expect the top one to move, but maybe the bottom one will like light out.
Lexi's starting to get the idea that I need more time. Oh, yeah, no more than that. JJM's done with that level. We got some stuff. Are those spikes? Double-sided spikes?
Basically, we want to get the box down here, which means making it fall through the spikes.
A wind shortly after. So yeah, like if the box is here for Lexi, and she's here, you shoot your shot, and then you want to jump over it, and you're gonna bonk, and you're gonna fall into it, and that sucks. So I think you might want to be here.
Makes sense.
And hopefully that's enough time. So we've got these little pathways through which to shoot the box. So you know that like at some point you're gonna do that.
Oh no! What? What was that? That was perfect.
Maybe
yeah, no, go to the right! Go on the right!
A trick.
Oh, wait, no.
Finger.
Right doesn't work because I think you shoot the goal. That was actually correct.
Oh, it's gonna eat the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forward thinking.
But this is an accuracy shot. Gotta shoot the boss in its weak spot.
And then also you gotta move to that switch. Nice. I guess you don't have to, but it's faster.
Here you wanna... Yeah, you wanna jump off the platform before the shot hits, so that the box drops down.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? It went inside the wall.
Your hitbox is thinner than the box, so the game is a little jank in that regard.
Yeah, the center... It just spawns the center of the box on top of the center of you.
Yeah, I made a game once which had like portals. So small... And there was an issue because when your hitbox is big, like let's say you eat a mushroom in Super Mario, and then your hitbox is big, and you go into a side-facing portal, like where do you come out of the bottom-facing portal? You might end up in the wall. Or I guess the other way around. If you jump into a floor portal, come out the wall, and then suddenly, like, you're tall. And that's kind of the problem this game is running into as well. This is interesting. This box doesn't fall.
This is unintuitive, but you want to be where you want the box to be when it collides. Lexi is stumped, and that's gonna prove to be killer, I think. This is kind of a sprint.
This is moving
of the
fast.
Game. It's not very long, and JJM is doing really good.
Oh, nice. Really good thinking there. Giving himself enough time. You need to do a small hop here.
It's so scary, because, like, you are jumping out over a pit of spikes. It's like, I'm gonna die if I do that. But you just have to have the confidence that you are gonna get warped away, and it's fine.
JJM is moving really fast. I wonder how this compares to Ferris. I don't expect it to beat Ferris. It's because I remember being completely blown away. But I think this is getting close.
Is doing really well.
Let's see, Ferris.
Nice.
Gee, under 11 minutes.
10:59. We're encroaching upon that now. Oh, this thing is gonna barely move the box, and then it doesn't fall. So wait, it's like stuck to the platform.
Why is it stuck? I expected it to maybe push it, but then.
I mean, wasn't that perfect? Doesn't anything... Oh, sorry. These are background objects on this row here. I was like, what is going on with this? Don't you just jump up there?
I mean, no. You really just need to have this box perfectly 2 blocks up. I think this is too high. Ah, just barely. And then you can just go to the finish.
There it is.
This one needs to be...
not hesitate long. Oh, are these cues? Put the box here? Is that why on that other level it was telling you to put the box on that one middle row?
I don't know about the attempt to jump over there.
We've seen other puzzle games hide cues in the background
There's
before.
that hook game where it tells you where the block needs to go at the end.
Yeah, and it's like really powerful if you notice it. But also like very easy to not notice it while you're rushing. That placement looks perfect.
Yeah, pixel perfect placement.
So the goal is beat the game. Lexi, we saw the level select is on 22. But there's such a lead for JJM that like it's not even a useful reference point to figure out how far along JJM is.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Maybe like 35?
This looks good.
You have a bit of leniency here. The finish could be one higher, and it would be this 2 block gap every time then.
Yeah, but having to get the perfect... Oh, Lexi has got the block high enough is free. But, like, the damage might already be done.
What? That seemed good. Where's JJ resetting?
Where's the exit going to appear?
Middle top. I'm almost certain.
And you are going to appear here when you swap with this box.
Yeah,
so
which
you
is
can
fine.
Just jump to it. So you just need the box here. So you just need to be able to get there.
It is good. Oh, don't fall down.
So you just
This
need
good.
anything, anything in this zone to land on.
Yeah, and then you
that
shoot
will
blue.
get you to here after is good enough.
Ah, just barely doesn't make it.
Another clear for Lexi.
Seems good.
JJM's got it. Is getting really good at putting, well, shoot, bonking your head on the way back kind of sucks, but the height was really good for where you want that red box to be.
This first one doesn't matter too much, you have one leniency. Oh, the second one as well. Lexi's internet is acting up.
Mine too. Not right now, but all the time.
I know.
You don't even need to jump very far this way, do you? Like, you could probably put that box like here. And then do this jump. Like, you can do that jump. I think that'll work. There it is.
You can jump after swap.
Or just make this jump.
Huh?
You can jump after swap. I think what we're
We have like a double jump after you swap.
if you hold the jump button and you get swapped to say here, I think you can then come out like this.
Yeah, I get it. Then why was the puzzle like that? Couldn't they have moved the first platform further away from the red so you can jump onto the red?
I think you were not supposed to be able to jump on the red.
Okay, I'll reload. Oh, cool. I'll reload both streams, I guess.
With slightly louder audio. I guess this is both of them. Oh no, this is me getting audio on this page. Mute tab.
It's when you interact the page and then it reloads the player, it's allowed to play audio.
Uh-oh. JJM has not learned the lesson, I think. When you're here and you shoot the shot, you need to do that jump out of a teleport.
Yeah.
And
We're gonna like jump up, shoot a shot, and then jump up again so that we get the upwards momentum.
oh, okay. It's not about pressing a button or whatever. It's about momentum. Speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
Well, speedy thing just stays speedy. Oh, jumped a little late. It looked weird, like it didn't actually keep you momentum. Oh, that's too low. You can basically park it as high as you want, or as high as you can.
As high, as long as you can shoot it. So
Well,
it's good for
I don't
Lexi.
think you can even. Oh, nice jump.
There it is.
Try to swap while jumping. Wait, what? Is that a different level?
Yeah. JJM just blew past that one.
Okay, good. I was a little worried that maybe one of them downloaded the game and the other used the web version and the level was changed because of what I was saying.
Yeah, this is the sort of red box intro. So there's this obvious sort of like jump out, get the red box, which lets you get to the button. It gets you back from the button, I guess. No. It's just where you need to be. You need to stand there so you can swap the box to the button. Got a big level.
Yeah, and
Red box up top.
kind of lost. So we gotta use the blue box to get it.
Yeah, so you just need the red box, you know, somewhere down here.
JJM is trying to like go up there and get the blue box here. But it's fine to do it in 2 steps. We could move the blue box here. And then like,
I like box
do that.
here. You stand here.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoops.
I'll redraw the
And
box.
you have
I
a
apologize.
long travel time to go hup, hup, hup.
Oh yeah, but
How do you raise it a little more? You gotta. You were okay, right? You shoot a shot this way, and then you jump here.
yeah.
I wonder now if JJM's gonna be overthinking it.
But I like this. Oh, never mind then. If you have the box here, like that's not a. You can just jump over here, shoot your shot, and go here. It's just kind of doing it in 2 moves instead of 1. It's actually easier, probably.
Oh, the box is good, but JJM slips out after the warp. Lexi's doing pretty good on the red box section. But yeah, Chad is theorizing this is the last level, and it certainly has that sort of aura.
Already.
The sheer size, the combination of all the mechanics.
I do not like about this level how... Oh wait! I just noticed there's a shot counter. Maybe what I'm saying will not work. You do need 1 shot to place the box here, 1 to place it here.
And then the final shot on the red. Oh, the shot was aimed to the right. So this is why we've seen these resets in inappropriate situations. So we thought it was the shots wasted, right? So here's my 1-shot technique being employed here. Very elegant, very helpful. Everyone, please appreciate
Alright, timing.
me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gonna be clear.
Thank you for playing. 2012, the official SRL time.
Yep, and unfortunately 2012 spells the end of times for Lexi.
Excellent. Well done. No notes. I won't be too surprised if you just like cut out that one level where Lexi got really stuck. JJM also got stuck, but you know, Lexi got really stuck. If these were very comparable times otherwise. But that's the way these puzzle games go sometimes. I know all about spending over half of your race time on a single level out of 40 or 50.
Also, JJM beating Half Beastie and so much Fabs. Both of these racers have been doing very well compared to our on-stream racers. Not today.
True. It puts JJM's performance in perspective. I know you found it a little bit annoying, Maurice, when you just wanted to join races, and everyone else ended up using you as like a yardstick.
I know,
for all the other ones.
That's exactly what I was thinking as I was saying it, but then I was like, oh. Oh, music is off.
It's focus time.
Apparently.
So this is level 42 out of 50. Half Beastie's a little bit salty about
I know that feel.
the timing on the last level.
Yeah,
so we're joined.
The red one.
We're joined by both racers.
Yo.
I don't know what this trend is of people who are not done yet joining the commentary broadcast.
I don't have a...
It's fine.
The race is over, I think. I've never had an issue with this.
So congratulations, JJM.
Thanks. I'm glad this wasn't not another Ushio Totora.
We were talking about the first games that you had played in the tournament, and it was it felt like there was room for improvement from the
This
people
was
who
fun.
had raced
I
that
liked
one.
it.
Well, good. It's not too hard, right? Like it's not too demanding on puzzles. It's not too demanding on execution, though certainly there's some timing to it.
I think they could have done a better job of explaining momentum maintenance. It's not that you can jump after you hit something, it's that you maintain your momentum after you hit a block.
This was a question we had about what exactly did that mean, that block of text? We were aware there must be some way to get height after a swap, but like, yeah.
Yeah, after you swapped, it's basically like a portal. You maintained whatever momentum you had. You didn't get a double jump.
I had thoughts about that level. Which level was I stuck on?
I think I cheated that level somehow. The original one.
Oh, 22, yes.
I got stuck on 22. I don't feel like I cleared it correctly.
Well, it's about... The stage is long, and this is to give you enough time while your shot is traveling towards the box to get where you need to get. That sort of...
It just feels so tight. It didn't feel like I was supposed to be doing that.
Yeah. You could, after you swap the box all the way to the side, you can go all the way to the other side and start your shot there, and you're actually faster than your shot, so you get a little more time.
Oh, that one.
I was having issues with that though, where I would run into my bullet.
You do have to dodge your own bullet, so like maybe not all the way over to the side because you'll bonk your head. We went over this in detail during commentary, so we've had a lot of time to think through this level, as you have, I'm sure.
As I have as well.
Yeah, I mean, this level really was sort of the overall story of the race. You were both sort of moving pretty well. You were both close. And then this thing came along.
Yeah, there's always one level in games like these that just destroys me.
It's like that sometimes. I don't have any really good help for how to get past a block when it appears.
Even still, I can't do it. Miracle I got it ever.
So have either of you... I mean, Portal was mentioned, right? There's a sort of... You are in one place and then you're in another going on. Have either of you played a game anything like this?
So this has tiny. So there's an old indie game named The Swapper, which this has tiny vibes towards,
Mm-hmm.
where you're basically moving people around rather than doing block manipulation. It almost feels like the 2D portals, because I know there's a couple of the 2D ones that were out there like 10, 15 years ago as well. Though the controls are really slippery.
In this one,
Yeah. Oh, this. You feel like you're on ice.
we definitely saw a lot of sort of squirreliness to both of you as your movements as you were playing the levels. It does come across.
There were many times I would swap and then I would be dead from walking off the stage.
Yep.
I've definitely played some sort of game where you like swap characters, not so much like locations, but some similar ideas of sort of building yourself a pathway with other player objects.
I stopped thinking about questions and started thinking about the level that you're playing.
I'm having a time.
This is where I apparently I should go and find your Twitch or just turn on the other one to see what's going on.
Maurice is sharing a thing that you can.
There's
It's the thing I'm
a
watching.
restream up.
Oh, there we go.
This one on
this is-
Discord will have no delay, so
Yeah,
it's the
okay.
nicer one to watch. But I'm certainly not about to just start backseating one of the racers.
No, I'm more just trying to remember the levels.
Oh, I should be
Fine.
careful though, because Maurice's greatest dream, I think, is to directly backseat the racers, yell at them, tell them.
Oh, shoot from
I remember
here.
shouting at Bracetcha to solve the snake game better.
This looks
You
good.
can jump
There you
after
go.
swap.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah, that's very misleading, isn't it?
Hey, you
That's
can
a terrible
you
line
can
of text.
jump-
You don't even.
you can jump directly before swapping, is what it's saying.
You don't
Yes.
even need to do the gimmick. What? I don't
You
even.
don't need to do the gimmick in that level.
True. Also, it's very bad for two reasons.
Like, yeah.
When do I jump?
Think of it as momentum conservation on this.
Yeah, it's not what it says. You cannot jump after swapping.
Okay.
This is the one I solved wrong.
Oh, interesting.
We did see that
I'm
you're.
seeing how you might solve it wrong.
Oh yeah, I have no clue how to beat this level. Oh hey, there you go.
Wow. I think you were just meant to put the red somewhere that would help you push the box from above down onto the button.
Oh, there. That's what they meant by you can jump.
Yes,
There it is.
You can jump before swapping.
Like, I think this definitely has some fun concepts. I agree with someone else's comment that hey, they could use a little bit more variety.
Yeah.
It feels like the game really sort of gets to its point in these last like 5 levels, and yeah, you need maybe some of them to get yourself set up. And I think it's a neat idea. It would just be fun to really see what else you can do with it, because I think you can make some nice puzzles.
They did
Get a
have a
couple
running
other-
gimmick of doing old levels you've already seen, but with a new twist.
Yep.
Now you need to jump one more time while the shot is traveling.
It feels like you can cheese this level. Where the hell am I going?
This is the last level. The ultimate challenge.
I move it over here, and then I go from here. Okay. Oop. Not that. Oh, this is the last level? Thank God.
This is the last level, yeah.
It really feels like you could cheese this.
What, like drop directly onto the exit?
Yeah. I got kind of close there. Yeah, you can do like a... It was worth the shot. Oh, I go all the way over here. I see.
I wonder if there's some way to push a box off and then ride it down and jump off of it.
Ooh. Seems like what you'd see in the task scene for this game.
Well,
Yeah.
this looks good.
Don't know
One
what to
final
do.
shot.
Good timing. Oh, that's so good.
Bam!
Yeah,
Perfect placement.
yeah, you got that one faster than I did. I struggled way too much with just getting. Yay!
Look at Betty.
Well, I mean, it's right there on the screen. Thank you for playing, both of you. In Mystery Tournament, sadly, this one was a Lizards match. So it was a quick exit for you, Lexi, but how was your overall Mystery Tournament experience?
So I get demoted from wizard to lizard. What's after lizard?
You
Like
lose your
a-
tail. You shed your tail, and you scurry off into the culverts below the Mystery Tower.
So I grow one back ahead of the next tournament?
Yes, and also get your wizarding license back, or so. Well, I don't. Who knows what we're gonna do next time? The lore. We haven't got that far. We're building up the lore as we go.
It was fun. I love Mystery Tournament. I do Mystery Tournament at home. With all my friends anyway. So I'll just have to beat them instead.
Cool. That sounds cool. We're happy to have you. Thank you so much. And JJM, you stay alive down here in the Lizards bracket.
Woohoo!
So
Get to
best of
keep
luck.
experiencing Mystery Tournament.
I've not been diligent and gone ahead and looked at who your next opponent might be. I suspect we're gonna need another match possibly to figure out who it could be even. So
Yeah, it will be. Where's match 98? The loser of Hopscotch 007 versus Relish.
a couple of experienced and talented opponents. So tough draw for you. Sorry to say.
That's
But
fine.
Their
you,
ass is
you
JJ.
played really well. I mean, we have you were racing alongside Half Beastie, Kostuha, and so much Fabs, who have been
You
joining
did
a
place
lot of
first
races.
of all the peanut gallery.
Yeah, you did, and you just looked good out there. In my
Impressive feat.
opinion, you got a shot. So well done. Best of luck in your next match, and to both of you, thank you for playing.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Miss,
With that, our attention turns towards.
next match. I have a random thought though first.
Okay.
Half Beastie and so much Fabs. They're like two peas in a pod. They've been
They
joining all these
I
racers.
rarely see one without the other. Yeah.
Yeah, and they've been joining all these races. They've been competing against each other. They're literally matched up against each other, and they have scheduled the match in 12 days from now. And until then, they're probably gonna join like 30 more races together. Like, what are we doing here?
I mean, we just had
You
them.
could probably
you know,
ask them to do it today.
That's true.
But-
It's true. It's like if you are available to join all these other races, why are you only available? On
Just
the
to be clear,
24th?
they're welcome to do this. I'm not telling them not to do this, but I don't understand the plan here.
They want
Maybe
the
they need
practice
to-
in.
They need to prepare psychologically. I can't believe I didn't notice that they're fighting each other.
Yeah, I looked it up because I was like, oh, I'm excited to see what either of them will do in the next match. But then, oh, they're against each other. Whoa, they had a fight like 10 minutes ago.
We're practicing for each other. That's beautiful. Long lost lovers.
Which of the... Is it the 1 or the 2 p.m. that is?
We're gonna have a match now.
Okay. But no give game yet. We wait with bated breath. Half Beastie has posted a screenshot of level 47 in Warpswap, where they have cozied their body up next to the side of a button and swapped a box such that it clips inside the platform and the button, which will hold the button down from inside the button. We did see that, actually, the box getting clipped into the wall on stream. It has puzzle implications. It has speedrun implications, I suppose. I'm willing to bet anyone who's actually tried to speedrun Warpswap found that one, because we found it pretty quick.
But it seems like you weren't firm enough. So, Lexi and JJM, thank you very much for joining for the interview. We hope to see you again.
Oh, check this out. What the hell? Look at that cheese. All right, thank you so much. Have a great tournament, JJ.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. Have a good one all.